Okay, we're back. I just needed to restart my computer. That fixed the camera problem as well. And my keyboard problem. I don't know what that was all about. But it's a good thing that I'm building a new one. I'm grabbing chat back. I lost my chat window because I restarted everything. I know that was a very fast restart. That is thanks to the power of SSDs. Some good stuff. Let me get chat back. Sorry about that. That was a little bit. That was a while. Hopefully I am streaming. Hopefully it connects them because I don't want to have like a half a stream VOD. That's awkward. Usually if it's like a short enough DC, then YouTube figures out that they're the same video. All right. We back. We back. I would never leave you early unless I told you first. Okay, so I forgot what we were doing. We did a couple island expeditions. We did our pet battle world quest. Should we try and do some pet PvP? I just need to win a few more, but I don't know if I want any good teams. Now I want soup. I don't think my headphones are connected right now. Hang on. There we go. What should we do? One other thing. Oh. You know, I don't think we're getting sound back. I don't think we're getting game sound back. I also don't think it was terribly important to the stream to begin with, so I'm just going to take those off and live my headphone-less life for the last 45 minutes of our stream. Hi Hazel. Hey Felix, how you doing? Broccoli cheese soup is so delicious. Does sound pretty good. Usually, like, broccoli and cheese is a pretty good combination, and I usually like to put it just, like, in mac and cheese. Like, something I've been doing recently, actually, is if I'm making, like, a packaged mac and cheese, like a Kraft Dinner or something, because sometimes that's what happens for lunch, don't judge me. If I have any frozen broccoli or frozen peas, I will just throw those in with the pasta while it's boiling, and then strain them right along with it, so it's, like, not even an extra step, and then I can feel like I'm eating some amount of vegetables, so that's pretty nice. If I hop into my resto spec, I don't think it reconnected. There's a new stream. New stream? Is this not the right stream? Video output is low. Video output's low. What do you mean? What do you mean? YouTube is not receiving enough video. I haven't dropped any frames. What's going on? What is happening? Is it the same feed? Hello? Am I here? Can you see me? My stream health says it is very bad. It says it's very, very bad. That's the Anduin hoodie. I hope the Anduin hoodie is not ruining my stream. I've been taking a break from WoW since BFA come out. Still having fun watching your videos. Reload the page. Where's the puppy? Joker, where'd you go? Joker, go lay down. Oh, go lay down. In your bed. There you go. Lay down. Lay down. There we go. I got him back. Go on the other one. Lay down in your left bed. Over there. Alright, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try my best. See, here he just finds a new stream started 2 minutes ago. Stream is back. I wonder why. Maybe if I refresh my dashboard, I wonder why it says that my video output's low. You guys getting buffering? Okay. Everyone buy Diablo Immortal World Stone boost to bring Hazel back. Have they confirmed whether or not Diablo Immortal is going to have microtransactions like that? Because I'm not actually 100% sure. So I'm just going to minimize this because that red stream health button is stressing me out. And the thing I wanted to kind of look at doing a little bit of, and I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I am trying. Like, the end of the season is probably going to be, what, December 11th? Like the patch day, right? Like the day before the patch day? Is that not typically how PvP seasons work? They go till the end of the patch? Maybe like a week earlier. I don't know. But it's probably going to end with the patch, and that means I probably have like a month to finish 90% of this bar if I want to get a vicious hippo, and it's like the big, thick, glittery hippo. They're really cool. I require one, and that 10% required me to win 22's games, because 2's is a bit of a thing. We tanked the rating so that the queues were a little bit easier. We could fight more double DPS, because the queues up closer to our rating were long. But if I can do 3's, I think that 3's are 1% per win. So it'll need 93's wins as opposed to like 182's wins. So I'm thinking about potentially pugging a few of them. It might be a really bad idea. I don't need to pug anything terribly high level, right? Like, as long as they're over combatant level, which is like 1400. I mean, at first I'd have to get my rating to 1400. Is this a really bad idea? I'd PvP with you, but I'm trash in PvP. I am very rusty. I used to be okay. Back in Warlords, I did all right. I wasn't a gladiator or anything, but I was a pretty consistent duelist in Warlords. But that was 2 expansions ago. I'm trash now. The other game that it skinned over does. You died. Would you like to pay $1 to not die? Oh man, one good part of being home from work with a bad back. I just noticed that I think I lost my my color correct. Maybe I didn't. I don't like it though. Let's turn that off. Beautiful dog. Thank you. First time catching a stream highlight on Flick. Why, thank you. I have a couple of different highlights around, and I like always lose 3 of them, and then I find one of them, and I'll just use it for 2 weeks. And this particular one seems pretty good. Oh, yo, how you been, dude? The eyeshadow palette that you got me was the one that I took to BlizzCon because it was like the one that was small enough to take with me, and that I'm telling you, has everything that you need. I was wanting to tell you about the Vicious War River Beast, if you remember. So yeah, I don't know. Do I try and pug? Do I pug with you guys? Like, what kind of rating am I going for? I just need like 1500 threes. I can play at 1500. I can probably play at 1500 with that voice. I don't need anything more than that, but I need to get up to that rating first. So like, if there's just people that are just looking for, you know, I mean, I could just do 2s. I could just pug 2s. 2s are gonna be long though. I don't know. I mean, I could list. It's just, it could be. I've done this before, and I've been down this road before. It's an experience. It's not necessarily one I should be messing with on 3s. Shill 3s get daily win healer. Should I play with 2 Ret Paladins named Grape Stomper? That might be the thing. That might be the dream. What's the worst thing that can happen? It says alive, has to be rated. Yeah, I mean, I would need to get up to, like 14 or 1500 rating first, and I haven't done any 3s this season. So, I need to get that rating first. It does have to be rated, yeah, and you have to be over certain ratings. So here we go. I got my targeting keybinds all set up. It looks like we're just ready to go. They're not even worried about my rating. This is the dream. I'm queuing with 2 Ret Paladins, and maybe this is the comp that's gonna win BlizzCon next year. You never know. Is Hazel alive? I hope so. All right, what do we got? I also don't know anything about what talents I should have. I don't know about my PvP talents. I see we got Fire, Ret. This is kind of the setup that I've been running with. I've heard I should be kind of messing with Overgrowth. I don't know if Fire Mages can take Klepto, in which case I would maybe not want to have it, or maybe I would. I don't know. But this is kind of a decent safe bet. We've got melee. Yeah, why not? All right. I'll just live my life like this. So I will just sort of try and figure out who my lovely pair of Ret Paladin friends are hitting, and I'm just gonna try and Cyclone the other one. Okie dokie. Alright, so they're going to go mage. That means I'm going to try to focus on cycloning the paladin during wings and otherwise the resto druid while avoiding CC myself. I may not be able to do that very well. I just want to preface this by saying that I am so rusty. Do not expect any kind of miraculous performance from me. I wasn't good even when I was good. I also don't know which one of these they're going to go on because I have 2 Ret Paladins as my partners. So we're just going to stealth up, and I'm going to be looking for positioning on the Ret Paladin. So I'm going to kind of hang out over around here, so that I have like a pillar I can line around, because I'm going to want to line some stuff. And I want to, so there's clone, so I'm going to pop out and get a clone here. I'm going to stun the healer. I'm going to Iron Bark my buddy, because that's their burst. And use a couple of cooldowns on him. And then see if I can get a clone on the friend. I'm not going to try and juke the kick, because I think that this mage is busy. I think he's not going to try and kick me, so I'm just going to try and move up and get some CC. Looks like there's the clone. He doesn't want to trinket. Totally fine by me. I'm going to get a re. And here's my re. I'm going to get one more. And that's ice block. Good. So I'm going to get in CC, and I'm actually going to sprint around the corner so that he doesn't get cyclones on me, because I am out of stuff. So I can try to CC the paladin. So there's cyclone number 1. And then he's going to cyclone me. I need to... Oh, he got kicked. Sick. All right. And then I'm going to find my pillar, dispel this guy, re-hot him up. I can get new CC. I just need to get close enough. He's kind of ranging me. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Oh, there we go. Nice. I can CC out of that. Oh, he trinketed. Perfect. I can get him first. Oh, did I? I'm just gonna DR stun, and then his mage doesn't have a block anymore, so that's fine. That was very bad for me, but we did win, and that's the dream. I'm also trying to talk and stream at the same time, which, you know, depletes my already limited capacity of mental RAM. But we did win, so me and Grape Stomp are over here. And can't forget Evan Deer, which is an awesome awesome paladin name. Doing okay. So I should have stunned. I could have stunned. I could have used my stun to peel. Oh, he's got true form. I could have used my stun to peel there because I didn't need it for the druid because the druid was already DR'd. 1 point. Oh, I'm just gonna sit that. Untrained clone. We're still playing this, huh? Interesting. I'm surprised that they let me cast that clone onto the paladin with wings in the opener. I kind of just did that out in the world. I kind of like whatever MMR this is. Maybe these are my people. What do you think is the highest level they're gonna put in? Maybe 200 or something? I don't know. I think they might. I don't know. I mean, we've already, like, 120 already feels like it's so much. Oh, I should have. Should be paying a little bit more attention. So he's gonna reclone, or he's gonna try to. I'm just gonna live my life over here. I have a stun. I'm gonna stun the pally. And if they can't, they just pick one. The pally already bubbled. Hit the pally. I'm CCing the healer. He already bubbled. He already kicked, so he can't kick me right now. So I can get the re, and now he's dead. There we go. Oh, I have my Whomper out. Oh, he was probably just like, he was probably telling everybody where I was while I was stealthed. I finally got my internet back on. Very nice play. I was impressed. You guys are too nice to me. That was some 1300 MMR. I'll take it. I just need to get, I mean, I got the 95 rating. I just need to get my initial rating up. I will take whatever games I can get. Like, the hardest part of PvP is just finding people to play with. Because, I mean, there's other people that you can play with, but then you kind of want to find people that are close to your current MMR. And then you also want to find people that you can stand talking with for longer than 5 minutes at a time. That's a tricky Venn diagram. They wanted to know again or done. Should we go until we lose? We can. were you about to leave if we lost? Just that's the LFG way. You lose one and then you're gone. Well, Hazel ever do world PvP or war mode? I'm a PvP healer, man. I'll DPS in PvE in raid, but in PvP I only heal and that's all I do and that's the end of it. Man, ooh, I want. Should I take Thorns? Can I get away with Thorns? I might be able to make them do something real dumb with Thorns. I'm gonna try. Probably a bad idea. I probably need the extra throughput, but whatever. I'm gonna live my life. This is gonna be fun. Make Joker's window smaller. Oh, right. Sorry. Yep. This is why I need scenes for this. I just have to do a little bit of setup sometime, maybe over the weekend. CC disc, kill the rogue when he pops out. All right. So again, I'm going to try and focus on locking down the Demon Hunter as much as I can during Metamorphosis. I will try to get Thorns on the Vendetta target if I can, and then otherwise just CC the Priest and try not to get feared unless I'm prepared for it. We'll see. I can't see how much health my friends have. My current UI doesn't support that, so I would like to get into combat because he's going to be able to out me. So I'm just going to Moonfire, so I'm in combat. I'm in a bear. He is already metamorphosing. I'm going to stun the rogue over here. I thought I was going to stun the rogue. I would really love to. I can't. I'm stunned. I'm just going to bark skin right now because I'm already like that. And that's Vendetta. They're going me. Totally fine. So I'm going to do that. This. Try not to overreact. Try and layer my cooldowns. I still have my Iron Bark. I'm happy with that. I'm behind the pillar. I can do this. And I can actually try and get the kick out of him maybe. Or just clone him. That's fine. Get that kick. I'm going to stun the rogue back here. And then sit this because I'm a bear. I still have my Iron Bark. I'm going to hold on to it. I think their damage is like mostly done. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Shadow Melding. Swift Mending. They're looking for a swap, but they're still kind of hitting me, so it's fine. Oh, I'm going to Thorns myself. That's right. Trigger the baby stun Thorns. I'm about to pop my thingy. Ah, darn it. My bad. I could have popped my Iron Bark at a better time. And then I didn't need to use both my Vortex and my Tiger Dash. Also, I wasn't looking where my friends were. I could have come back to my Paladins to peel. I have a panic reflex when people go on me where I just kind of run. I don't really look where I'm running. I tend to kite my friends. I'm running Warfronts to gear up my 2 newer 120s. It's a really good source of gear. Stealthing with the pet out is classic. I thought I put him away. Did I forget? I have a pet keybind over here for Brute, and the reason I have that is so that I can pull him out and then put him away. If, sorry, I just punched my microphone. Didn't mean to. Oh, GG's, are we done? Was that the deal? We win one, we lose one, and we give up? I mean, whatever. All good. Maybe I'll make my own grape. All good. Okay. Sure. Are we over? Are we quitting? Thanks. Alright, well. So I guess I could start one. Like, I don't need anything fancy. If any of you guys want to queue a little bit, like I said, I'm just trying to get my initial rating. Just some initial rating up to like 14, 15, nothing special. So we could do a little bit. Streamers don't want to do war mode generally since people can grief them. Not a good stream. Also a good point. Also a good point. They didn't bop you. I mean, I was kind of lining them, so I don't think I can blame anybody. I'm going to start a group. We're going to do threes. My name is going to be, hi, I'm Hazel. I am looking for people in that kind of like 14, 1500-ish bracket. I don't have any MMR yet, but I promise that I can play it mostly that rating. And then, you know, just for fun. Not worried about comp. Living my life. Details is going to be called Fish or Cute. But just looking for 2 DPS. Again, it's just, we're casual. We're chill. We're chilling. Look who's back. PvP pet battle time. I mean, I'm doing PvP, actual PvP time. 2400 is the last step in rewards for rated PvP or something. Is that when they give you Glad these days? Or is that just for Duelist? It's beginning to look a lot like the stream. Oh, I've been streaming for a few minutes now. You gotta refresh. It's back on, or I'm watching something before. I think this is now. It is 4:30 in the afternoon for me. I am looking for some friends to do a little bit of rated threes with me to try and working on grinding out the, where is it? My PvP. Which window is this? Where am I looking? PvP. Oh, there's one. And then, Warrior Demon Hunter. That's a comp. I love cleaves. Cleaves are my favorite. Hi. Alright, so I'm going to give you the diamond. I'm going to give you the skull. I'm going to give myself the orange circle so that we are all delightfully color corrected. I'm going to queue us up and we are going to live our lives. You guys pick targets and I'll work around it. So why are fishes cute? Oh, but do these people not know? You know, the blooping. These people might not know who I am. They might have just gotten into the most random listing ever. If you don't know, I'm sorry. That mug? Isn't this pretty? I'm actually kind of impressed that I haven't broken it yet. I've broken a few things the last couple days because my coordination's not so good. I broke another aquarium test file, unfortunately. Alright. You guys, targets, and I'll work around that. So we got, what do we got? Havoc, Mistweaver, Fire Mage again. So we just need to watch out for the whole Fire Mage setup because their burst is very scary. And, yeah, this'll do. I want to make sure that I am prepared for the swap because they're probably going to try and swap to me. I'll say, Fire Mage? Sure. Sounds good. I don't even like arenas yet. I tried to join your group anyways. Didn't know you had to refresh. There's been some odd technical difficulties with the stream today. I'm just gonna try and figure it. All right. Papa Pyro. What a name. I love reading people's PvP names. So I'm gonna stealth around here. Looks like I'm going to be trying to lock down the Demon Hunter. We can move up to their pillar. We can push up. Totally fine. I will get your sheep. And I'm going to be a bear. And I'm going to try to not get kicked. I'm stunned. It's fine. He's going in on me. And he's going in on him. So I'm going to pop my own bark skin. And I'm going to give Iron Bark over there. I'm going to line that guy. I'm going to stun. Oh, I'm going to get stunned a little bit. DR though. I'll stun the Demon Hunter. Peel. See if I can shoot the kick. I got his kick out of him, so I can clone now. Assuming that I don't get kicked by the mage. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, actually. I need to heal my dude. I need to get big heals my dude. But he actually, there we go, full clone on the hunter, demon hunter, and I can get out of his thing. Mage is trying to have greater pyro. I would rather he didn't, but you know, we're gonna live our lives. I'm a little distracted right now. That was on me. Oh boy. Can I get a kick out of you? Can I just, all right, there's your kick. Put some dots on you. He's out of his polymorph. I never found a substitute for big debuffs. I have a stun. I'm gonna stun the healer actually. There we go. And then stuns on me. I want to get out of that. And I want to try and cyclone the metamorph. Nope. Should have juked. This guy actually kicks. His name kind of rings a bell. I just need to heal myself up. So that's meta, so I'm just gonna Ironbark myself. Oh, I should have bark skinned. I should have saved Ironbark for somebody else. It's kind of lucky that they're splitting like that. Can I juke your kick? No, I cannot. I mean, that guy's kick is juked. I'm just gonna go for it. YOLO. Here we go. Who is everybody on? What is going on? So I'm gonna skin. Out of my stun, I can get your sheep. The person that can't hear me and that doesn't know me and doesn't know why they joined a group that it says that fish are cute. All right, so there's the kick. So now I can clone. So there we go. And then if I could just get around the mountain over here, I would love to give you an Ironbark, and then I would love to give you a Swiftmend. There we go. That's actually pretty good. And I would love to clone the healer if I can. I don't even know where he's standing. Oh, I got kicked. Ooh, let's stun him maybe. And I should be able to CC the demon hunter. This guy's actually really hard to juke. I have not been able to successfully juke him recently. This game is quite a mess. So, give myself this. This guy this. I also haven't been watching for polys, so it's a good thing that guy hasn't been trying to poly me because I would have just been eating them all day long. I think that they've decided to try and just go on the healer now, so I should be able to just do a little CC, get that guy out of his sheep. Skinning, I still have, out of my stun, I can stun this guy and that'll help them kill him. I can also dot him. This is why I don't PvP stream anymore, is because I can't talk to you guys while I'm streaming. I'm gonna bark. I'm out of mana though, so that's a problem. I have gone I guess I can just run away and try and drink. So drinking. I'm stealth drinking. I'm not drinking. Am I drinking? I'm not drinking. Yeah, no, we just needed to we just needed to settle on a target. Like if we kept on anybody for the whole game, we might have been able to make a little bit more progress, but we're switching a lot. Can I juke you? Yes! There we go. I didn't get both of them. Oh, they might get him! Oh no, he's got bubble still. That's unfortunate. What else can I do? I still have stun. You know, if I can make my way over to that guy, I think it would be a lot of help, because his cooldowns are like over. I can heal him. I'm gonna double skin. Pretty Darn. They're going to know to target the skull. All teams in arena are something cleave. Only if they're double melee. Well, do they have to be double melee? There has to be at least one melee, otherwise it's not a cleave anymore. Pretty sure. I just like playing double melee comps because they just run and do damage at something, and then I just have to live. It's very simple. I play Project Ascension. Am I behind in chat, or you guys just waiting for me to be done? This isn't the social stream that I know and love. Let's see if they want to do more, or if this is the lose one and then give up forever kind of group. But gotta wait for them to zone out. Yeah, I don't know if I've got any more chat. Is there anybody still left? You guys all leave. You guys all see PvP and you go home. You don't want it. Bring back the pet battles. What is your Arena 1, 2, 3 shortcut? So my target party for targeting my friends over here to, I don't think this Q is going to work out, to heal them is on scroll up, scroll down, and click. And then my focus arena 1, 2, 3 is on holding alt down and then scroll up, scroll down, and scroll click. I don't need to target enemies specifically because all of my offensive abilities are in focus macros, like my Cyclone and my Moonfire and my Sunfire, my Roots and all that are all in focus macros. So I can just set the focus as, I can switch my focus with my alt mouse button. Alt is also not actual alt. It's a button that is kind of near where alt would be on my gamepad. And so it works out. We're still here, enthralled by the combat chatter. I feel like I ran out of it. It's fun to watch, PvPing as well. I was actually watching close just there. TNE just uploaded a vid. That is a fair and valid excuse. Win the hippo mount. We gotta win like another 90 of these. And so far, I think today I've won 1. So I'm up to 10%. Oh, is it 1% per win? Or is it not? Because I thought it was at 10% when I started this. Let's see. Hopefully my friends made it in. I like watching a PvP because you talk about what's going on. It's exciting. Hazel Hots. Oh, okay. We got Double Shaman, Fury Warrior. So the Fury Warrior is going to be healing himself a lot. We could train the Shaman. I mean, we could train the Enhance. All on healer. Sounds good. I will peel. If I take Thorns, I'm just going to forget to use it. What Thorns does, if anybody's not familiar, is a 45-second cooldown. I can put that on anybody on my team, and then people that hit them are going to be doing up to 5% of their health back to them with each hit, which is a lot of damage. It's like scary burst. So if you surprise somebody with it, you can have them kill themselves on the Thorns. What usually happens instead, I'm not going to take it this time. What usually happens instead is they see the Thorns. They don't want to wreck themselves on it, so they switch off that target. So it's kind of like a defensive in that way. So I pre-hotted everybody. I'm going to stealth in. They've decided to go all in on Whiplash, or on Shaman D'Amato, which is the healer. I need to find a place where I can get a nice line on this guy. And then I'm going to Vortex to peel those guys off my friends while I hot them back up. I've eaten a Hex. I'm going to Trinket that because I don't think they can get me out of that. And throw some big hots in there. So that guy, he just charged me and kicked me despite the fact that I wasn't casting, which is kind of awkward on his part. So I'm just going to go ahead and clone him. They've already gotten through the Astral. That's a defensive cooldown that just came out of the rest of Shaman, so they're good. I'm just going to CC this warrior over here so that they only have to deal with 1. I've cloned him 3 times, and I'm going to root him, and he is upset about that because he's going to have to Trinket if he wants out. I am running around to try and get a line of sight in the skull. I'm going to root him again. The only person that can kick me right now, the warrior can kick me, but only in melee. And then the Shaman has Wind Shear, but that's got a pretty long range. I need to watch out for those hexes, though. If I see them coming, which I should, if I see them coming, I can shift them. I can also line them. So if I shift into travel form or bear form or cat form, then the hex won't work because it's technically a polymorph. But unfortunately, I'm not paying attention, so I need to scooch up a little bit, get some more hots out, watch out for offensives, and get a clone in this guy. That's both of the Wind Shears, so that's good. This is dangerous. You want to make sure you keep people above 20%, I believe, against warriors because they can execute, and that is very scary. So I've got that guy locked down. Should be able to CC him again. They could Wind Shear me, but they're a little busy, and they're also a little bit far away when I max range over here like this. That's why I'm doing that. I can get a root on him again, and then hot up my buddies. So I wish they would just hit the healer like they said they were gonna. Shifting. There we go. That was a little late, but I think I'm good. I can also dispel Hex if he lands it on either of my friends, which is nice. I'm going to I would like to clone the Ascendants, but I don't know if they're hitting him or not. I'm just going to clone the Ascendants. I think they switched onto the Enhance. So I'm in a bear. They can't get me. I can stun him. And then I need to heal my friend because it's very important. But if I can just get a clone on him. Stunned. But that's the second Wind Shear. There's one more Wind Shear back. It's got a very short cooldown. I just did a bad Cyclone to try and catch, but I'm not going to let him Hex me again now that I'm actually onto that. Every time I see him cast the Hex, I just shift into bear form. Oh, shoot. I just said that I wouldn't let them get me. If I can get close enough to the warrior and have him AoE me out, that'll help. So that's kind of why I'm running up on them right now. But in any case, it looks like I'm out. And we've got some stuff back. So I want to get out of that because that's going to stun me. Darn it, wasn't quite fast enough. If I Tiger Dash, that would have been faster. And I want to just go ahead and peel these guys off again. So if I throw down the Vortex, they DR the stun, and I can Cyclone. Do they still have Spell Reflect? I swear I haven't seen Spell Reflect all BFA. I don't know if it's still a thing, but I need to get my buddy some heals. Oh no! Oh no, he's execute range! No! Shifting! Don't want to get hexed. And he's Cyclone. I'm assuming that the other one's sheared. Shifting. I'm going to Iron Bark to try and catch, which is a terrible idea. I need to stop that. I have a stun. I'm going to throw it on the Enhance because I can't throw it on the other guy. So the Enhancement Shaman is stunned. And then I can almost Cyclone. So if I can just get the Wind Shear out of that guy. So there's a Wind Shear. I'm going to be stunned for a second. They've got a Grounding Totem up, which means that I can't Cyclone them right now. Grounding Totem is gone. And I'm seeing a lot of that information just on my bars, like on my Gladius over here on the right-hand side. That's a PvP add-on if you've never seen it, and it's tracking things for me like the trinkets. It's tracking DRs. So that little Cyclone icon to the right of to the left of the warrior frame means that I've Cycloned him recently, and I can't get another full strength Cyclone for another 12 seconds. I'm going to peel him off with one of these guys, and then I'm going to try to root him. That's the shear. I'm okay with being sheared on that. I don't mind casting recklessly during times like this when it's not a big deal, really, if I get kicked or not. I have a stun. I could stun this guy off me. I think I'm going to do that. And then get a Cyclone. I didn't really need to do that, but it's kind of fun because now he's trinketed. Oh no, I'm away from my friends. He can't get executed because the warrior's not with him. But he's really far from me. I'm going to trinket that. Bart. Send word. These should be some big heals. I'm just loading up all the hots that I have. And I wish they would just stick to the one target together. That would make this a lot easier at this rating. Splitting can be a valid strategy, but at 1400, I don't know about that. Trying to root the warrior off them. There we go. And I'm once again in. We just need to get kills faster. That's all. I should have shifted that one. I mean, it's not the only problem. There's plenty that I could be doing better. So he's got a Stormbolt out. So if I can just like go DR, stun him, if I can help my buddy catch up. Nah, not quite. Have a nice night, Hazel. Thanks, baby. I never PvP. I'm super interested. It's really fun if you can find the right people to play with. There is a fairly high proportion of toxic people in PvP that can make it not fun when you're pugging into them. But if you can find people that are chilled back and relaxed about it, it can be so, so, so fun. How many Cloud Serpents do you have? Not all of them. I think most of the normal ones. I think normal ones. You should listen to Lavia and Rose if you haven't. They're amazing. Is Star Once. I'll have to look that up. I have been playing the new EXO album for a few days. It's so good. Like, they never disappoint me, but it's just so good. I'm hitting people with floppy fish currently. I was doing an island and dealing with horrible word latency. Just finished Taliesin's video. Now I'm here. Hope you had a good time. I heard you took the wrong Uber. I did. I definitely did. Should I look for another person? I only have 15 minutes left. I don't know. Maybe I should see if there's a group I can pop in. Well, it's only 15 minutes. I'll just do another island. How is that shaman regenerating so much mana? I don't know. Magic. Gonna thank this guy for queuing with me, and then I'm going to give up for the moment, and we'll do one more island expedition before I leave. So I'll hop back on my priest and queue one more. Live chat disappeared until I refreshed. There's been some broken stuff about this particular stream. Talking about this tactical stuff, I'm in RBGs, I'm just like, raw enemies kill them. That's pretty much me if I'm ever playing a DPS. Nobody should ever let me play a DPS in PvP because I don't, like, everything goes out of my head and I'm just trying to do damage to somebody, and it's not fun because it doesn't feel like anybody takes damage. Healing in PvP is so much more fun for me. Throw in a Moonfire, you are killer heals. The Moonfire is actually really good. Like, if you can Moonfire, I don't know if this is the thing you just told me, but if you can Moonfire, Sunfire, and then also throw up, I usually spec Bear Affinities, so I have Thrash. If I can get all my dots and everything, I have Battlefield Precision as one of my Azurite traits, so I'm doing extra damage. It's not bad. It adds up. It's pretty good. They said they target the healer, just split targets. A little bit of that, yeah. I'm pugging at no rating, so I can't exactly expect, I can't complain, and also I make mistakes all day long, so I try not to judge people. Anybody want to do one more? I'm going to go list this up. Island, start a group. We're doing a heroic island expedition. Anybody item level 310 or above, or what does it say, 325? 310 for heroic. 310. Totally fine. Title's going to be called Hi, I'm Hazel. And just details will once again say fish are cute, because that's just true. At least I RP a Fury Warrior well. Didn't see the live chat at first. Opened the page, new tab. There it was. Yeah, if you're having issues, refreshing the page and refreshing the chat might help, but we're only going to do that like one more island expedition, and then we'll be good. So we got friend number 1. Tempo is a bop. I haven't listened to all the B-sides yet, though. They're all fantastic. Like, the whole album just bangs. It's awesome. And I will go ahead and queue us up. How cool would it be to get on anything, like a pet or a mount or a toy or anything aside from transmog on one of these? Go for some 2s? I only have one friend that I play 2s with. Just the one. I don't think I can stomach it with anybody else. It's such, like, they're just long games, and the progress is not very good towards the Vicious Hippo, which is what I'm trying to do. It's not bad for Conquest these days, but I still use an MMO mouse, wondering what sort of abilities you bind. Do you bind rotational ones? Thanks. I do use an MMO mouse. I use a Logitech G600. I exclusively bind cooldowns to it. So all my rotational stuff is bound in this left grid here, this F1 through, here, let me move my camera. This F1 through F12 grid that you see on the left. So that's kind of like the center strip of this thing. And then the grid that's directly to the side of that, this 1 through equals, that's my mouse. So that's cooldowns. You can see the only rotational thing I've got there is mines here, which I don't use very often, but I've got like Dispel, Silence, Stun, Levitate, MD, my buff button is there. Oh my gosh, I've hopped on. We're going to head up to that little, we can clear this up. We're going to head up to that pool of rares. I am almost exclusively targeting rares because that's the dream I've heard for getting all of the cool stuff to drop. So that'd be kind of cool. Okay, let's see what we can do. I suck at PvP and PvE. I just level characters over and over and then complain why I have nothing in modern content. Yeah, that's basically me in MOP to a T. That is all I did in Miss Pandaria was I just like, I didn't PvE, I didn't raid, I didn't PvP. I didn't even do patch content, man. Like oh, there's a rare over here. That patch came out that had the Horde and Alliance areas in the Southern Krasarang Wilds. And I found out about that like an expansion later. It was so silly. All right, here we go. I found Corpse Burster, who I don't even know if it drops anything. So we're just going to throw out some AoE stuff. Dark Void. Void Eruption if they're about to die, so that's probably fine. But I'll throw out a Dark Ascension too. That's like a really nice 1-2 combo. If you have if you have a Void Eruption ready to go, and you're spec'd into Dark Ascension, you can just Void Eruption and then immediately Dark Ascension to basically do that burst again. That's really nice if you have a big group of stuff lined up and you know you're not going to need that Ascension later. Like in Island Expeditions, you're not really doing long Void forms most of the time. It's all about that AoE burst, so that's something that I really like spec'ing into and doing. PvP Arena goes too fast for me, I can't keep up. Something that I have learned with PvP games is there is always a rating for you. And you just don't gotta, like, you just can't worry about what other people think about it. Like, there are always people that are going to be roughly on a level with you. You just gotta find your people, play with your people, and then do your best. That's all you can do. So there's a level where it's going to go at a pace that you're comfortable with. You just gotta queue until you find your MMR and work from there. It's most of the time that PvP is not fun for me is when I'm playing above or below my MMR. If it's below if you're too far below your MMR, it's boring. And if you're too far above, it's hard and it's frustrating. So if you can just find that sweet spot of your rating is at your skill level and your friends are at your skill level and you also like them, it's the most fun thing ever. It's just a really hard thing to find. And that's true of all games. That's why in Overwatch, if I'm doing PvP, which I don't, but if I was, you know, maybe I'm bronze and maybe that's okay. Actually, I haven't done placements in a while. I was gold last time I checked, but that was a long time ago. I don't think I'm gold anymore. You just, you know, find your people, play with your people. Don't let anybody judge you for whatever rating the number that happens to be, because as long as you're playing and you're having fun, you're doing it right. Reached Rival and 2s as a disc yesterday. Didn't think the day would come. Grad Spectre. I just got a Naga Trinity. Have been experimenting. It's a fun change. I don't know if I could even go back to a regular mouse. They're just, it takes a while to get a good handle on all of them, but you start out with like the top 3, right? You start out with just using a few of them for important stuff, and then you branch out as time goes by. And eventually you get to the point where you can key in numbers in a keypad with your thumb, and then you wonder, why am I keying in numbers in a keypad with my thumb? I have a keypad on my keyboard. I'm a little bit dumb. Keep that Moonfire beaming. You can do macro Void Missile into instant cast. You can macro Void Missile. Void Missile. I mean, I don't want to macro my Dark Ascension into it. But, because sometimes you do want to use it alternately. I'm a little confused. I don't want to, I want to fight all the rares, but I don't want to fight the Horde, but the Horde are on top of the rares. I wonder if I could just kill the rares, maybe the Horde will leave. Maybe we can just intimidate them into leaving. I'm just going to steal your buff. dot you. And then otherwise, go kill this rare. Ain't fun getting yelled at in PvP. I mean, it's not fun getting yelled at anywhere. It's just tough. It's just tough to find the right people. And it's not like, there are two sides to it. I'm not saying it's ever okay to yell at people, but I understand people getting frustrated if you're playing with people that are not. That's why it's so important to find people that are at your skill level, because it's going to be frustrating for everybody if your team is too split up. But it's tough. So there's some more rares over kind of like this way. I wonder if I can just like scooch. I mean, I can heal my friend. I just want to scooch and like keep going. I want us to kill the rares instead of the horde so that I get the stuff they drop. But I also don't want to get like sidetracked by the horde too much. So that's just oh, maybe she'll drop me something. Like a ghost lady. So we're going to throw down an AoE. A little void eruption. I'm going to stun the rare. Or not a void eruption, dark void. And then try to get fear them real quick. And then void eruption and then dark ascension, and that should be enough healing to get me all sorted out. Also should be healing my friends a little bit. Whew, man. Shadow Priest would be absolutely useless without Vampiric Embrace. It's saved my butt so many times. It's just such a good healing cooldown. Like, it takes a little bit of ramp up, takes you a second to get going, but if you can pop that at the right time, it is the thing that you need to save your day. Alright, let's clear this up. The person who's supposed to make the items drop with Virgin Diablo Immortal. 8.1 drops on December 11th. Right? Not the 13th, the 11th? Confused. Whichever one is the Tuesday. About a month away. Approximately, give or take, a month away. So, is there a rare up there? Where are we going? What's up? Where are there some rares? There's probably some if we head into this cavern. Like this canyon. There's got to be something down here. There's a piece of azurite over here. I love how they put like this big azurite node marker in your map, and it turns into out to be just like this tiny little chest. It's gonna have like what, 50? 150? It's not impressive. I've seen better. December 11th, North America. I missed the old Vampiric Embrace. What was different about it? I don't remember. It's I mean, didn't it used to be just like a buff that you had on all the time that just made certain spells lifesteal? Because I mean, that was good, but this one's more impactful. It feels more exciting when you make good use of this one. You know, you feel like you got it right, you time it right, and you get it right before a big, like everything's beating on you and you're about to die because you pulled aggro on way too much stuff, but you managed to activate it right before a really juicy void eruption, and then all of a sudden you're full health again. It's just the best feeling. It's so fun. Okay, so we're gonna do a little AoE. This one. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, I made some mistakes. Psychic Scream, also important. So here's a good example. We're going to Dark Void. If I can just get up to the point where I can Void Eruption, and then layer that, and all of a sudden I am not quite full health, but I'm not dead either. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I lied. I am dead. Oops. Oops. Oh no. All right. Oh, I mean, I can stun the, I probably just stood in something. I can heal myself. I just need to get out of the meteors. Whew, that CC, that Dragon's Breath is rough. This is scary. I think we're good. Oh, there's an orb. There's an orb. We can get the orb. For a second, I thought it was too short to pick up the orb. 11th to 13th rollouts worldwide. That's probably why I was also thinking the 13th. That makes sense. Give or take, more or less, maybe not a month away. I see you have mastered the non-committal Blizzard speak / person who speaks slightly publicly speak, because people will come back at you with what you say. Gotta be careful about the words. What do we got? We need more of the juice. We need more of the stuff. There's another chest over here. What do we got? Back when S-Priests were mana batteries, I always wanted to make one named Dura Spell. You know, that's pretty good. I don't know if batteries are any longer the first thing that comes to mind with that. Maybe they are. I missed the mana regen S-Priest. What's your opinion on Mechagon? And if Tinker Gnomes become an allied race, will your race change if they can be a priest? It depends purely and exclusively on the quality of their hairstyles, honestly, because the hair that they showed on the Mecha Gnome type characters at BlizzCon, they looked really, really cute. And I'm assuming that in priest robes, all of the mechanical parts of them are going to be mostly hidden by my armor anyways. So it's not so much about choosing to be a Tinker Gnome. It's about choosing to be a gnome with a cuter hairstyle. But I think that the ponytail is pretty iconic. And I don't know if I'm ready to let it go and move on. This might just be who I am. I might just need to stop trying to change my main and just have alts have alts to satisfy my allied race needs. Although my Horde Druid is 100% becoming a Sandalary Troll. That's happening. So there's elemental spawning over here. That'll help. That'll be good. Loot a couple of these baby chests. Weird, I don't remember the sound. Their hair looked good. Mechagnomes were predicted. No, Mechagnomes are... T&E were the ones that were calling the Junker Gnomes. Although I will say that I predicted a handful of stuff in my predictions video. There's a few good stuff in there. That's the part of the vlog that I'm trying to cut down. That was kind of the format that I used for talking about and recapping the BlizzCon news, was I went back through my predictions, but it just turned into like a lot of me telling everybody that I was right when nobody cares. And I wasn't like specifically right about a lot of stuff. I got a lot of things like half right. I said that the patch would be 5 weeks away, but that they wouldn't give us a date. And it turns out they did give us a date that's 5 weeks away. I said that there would be heritage armor, but no allied races, and it would be night elves. And it turns out that's true, except it's not night elf heritage armor. So I gotta do some more editing on that. Does Blizzard like you now? I hope so. I mean, I don't know exactly how you tell if you get blacklisted, but I try not to do anything that upsets anybody terribly much. I got the presumably press release for the BlizzCon merch, and that was pretty recent. So I think we're cool. I hope we're good. I think they're all very cute, so that's something. Profession alts is how I've done to maintain my Master of All achievement. That's a good idea. I like having extra alts just for the sake of running mount runs. It works out pretty good. Are you going to attempt to level a Kulturan? I'm so happy they can be shamans. I might make a Kulturan Resto Shaman, because like a good Tide Sage Mog Kulturan is just a really, really cool thing. And despite the fact that Resto Shamans are not in the best state that they've ever been in, it's still, like, they'll be good eventually. And I've been kind of wanting to mess with a PvE healer alt for a while, so that might be the thing to do. I don't think it'd be very smart to gear it anytime soon, but... Alright, do we have any more rares? Have we already been through here? There's a chest up here. This is just random Naga. I'll take it. Can you spell out the name of the music album? My speakers aren't clear from playing music too loud. The music album? What music album? It's Super Squirt Day tomorrow. I was so pleased with seeing you stream from BlizzCon. Did they ask you to stream? They did. I probably would have gotten in a lot of trouble if I just like crashed that stage and punched in my stream key, so I did get invited to do that. Edit out all your incorrect predictions like Taliesin. Oh man, just like, here, let's focus on all the things that I said were right, and let's just pretend I didn't say all the things that were wrong. I mean, it's predictions. Who can be mad about somebody incorrectly predicting something? Like, that's the point, is that you don't know. If you know something, then you're just leaking. That's a whole different thing. I'm not trying to leak anything. I don't have anything to leak. I can't wait for my Kulturan. I'm excited to finally try a Shaman as well. I'm hoping the rest of Shamans get the love they need, because the last I heard is that they weren't terribly good. Ooh, we got rares over here. Oh, this one's almost dead. That's strange. And also handy. Maybe she'll give me some. And then there's like one more over here. Even though I think one more chest wouldn't do us, I'm gonna try and kill this last rare just in case she's... I don't know which rares give stuff. There's so much Island Expedition loot. I don't know what's tied to what. I don't know if we ever even confirmed that the stuff drops from rares. I think that's just like a guess. I mean, it's a good guess, and it's a guess with a lot of evidence, but I also don't know if they ever said for sure that it was the thing. New music. Oh, it's the new EXO album. I don't remember what it's called. The lead single is Tempo. If you look up on whatever music streaming service you happen to use, EXO, and you just look for their most recent album, that's the one. It's K-pop music, but it's fun K-pop music, and it's catchy. And that's all I really want from stuff that I'm going to play while I'm doing the dishes, so. Rest of Shaman have really bad single target healing. All right, did we get anything? Nothing. I mean, I got another coin pouch. I've been getting coin pouches every time. I think that's just like my research trait that's kicking in for that, which is nice. But in any case, thank you guys very much for playing with me today and listening to me and putting up with me while I dealt with some technical difficulties. I'm going to try and clean up the stream. Maybe get some better graphics, maybe a few scenes. You know, look into the various tools and technologies available to streamer kind these days. I had such a, this isn't super recent, but I had just such a wonderful time getting to meet so many of you in person at BlizzCon, and it was just such a surreal experience seeing actual physical people that just like me for seemingly no reason. And it's made me want to work very hard this year to do right by all of you lovely people. So I'm going to try and make it as good as I can. The island article, which mob is tied to what loot? Excellent. I will, I'll look through that. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to finish editing the vlog and put that out as soon as I can. It's going to be sometime tonight. I don't know when. It's a long one, but it will be out tonight. And then the BlizzCon video will be out whenever it's done. But thank you guys very much. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day.